Top 10 Secrets of Antarctica. Antarctica is one of the most mysterious places in the world. In addition to being the coldest continent with average temperature of -50 degrees, it is also the least studied of all. A kilometer-long ice hides some secrets that lately confuse scientists and make people ask some pretty uncomfortable questions. There are no countries, no different time zones, but there are 2 ATMs. Stay tuned to find out the most mysterious riddles. Also, at the end of the video we will give you a bonus mystery. We are the Brainlight team, and today we will present to you the top 10 greatest secrets of Antarctica. Some people believe that there are secret bases under the ice, while others are convinced that there are much more strange things. Now hit the like button and let's look at them together. Number 10. Dangerous meteorite. 90% of all meteorites on Earth are found in Antarctica. The ice there protects them from corrosion, and so they protect themselves for a long time. Some of the space stones that are found are more than 700 years old. However, studies show that deep beneath the ice of the White Continent lies a mysterious object that can turn history. Already in 2006, strange gravity anomalies were observed. The reason for this is probably the remains of a fallen meteorite that was 2 times larger than that in Mexico. There are scientists who suggest that a collision with this meteor has altered the Earth's orbit, and that is the true reason for the extinction of the dinosaurs. However, to prove this theory, one must first go through nearly 2 kilometers of ice. Number 9. Dinosaur fossils. It turns out that the dinosaurs lived actively on Antarctica, when it was much hotter and humid. Scientists have found quite a few fossils in places that are not covered by ice. They prove that the remains are over 71 million years old. They belong to prehistoric birds and marine creatures such as Mosazavar and Plesiosaurus. They undoubtedly prove that the recently rejected theory that there were no dinosaurs there. Then of course, Antarctica was part of a larger continent known as Pangaea. And then there were a terrestrial connection between all the other continents. Ever wonder what else we will find under the ice of the White Continent? And how we will change our outlook? What do you think we will find more there? Share below in the comments. Number 8. Alien bacteria. There is a lake deep beneath the ice of Antarctica called Vostok. And here comes the question of how there will be a lake under the ice of Antarctica. Isn't it going to freeze? Actually not, because under the enormous pressure of the ice, the water enters a special state in which it cannot freeze despite the negative temperatures. In 2012, after drilling into a 3 kilometers ice cap, Russian scientists reached the lake in question and took samples. In its waters, researchers have discovered an alien bacterium that has no analog on Earth. For millions of years, the lake has been sealed by the effects of the outside world. The mere ingress of the bacterium into its waters is a mystery, not to mention that it's radically different from the bacteria on Earth. Number 7. Dry valley. Since Antarctica is covered with snow and ice for the most part, you probably won't assume there is a lack of water. However, this continent is home to the driest place on Earth, the Dry Valley. This valley was discovered in 1903 and have incredible low humidity. There is no snow, no ice, no water, and no rain has fallen for over 2 million years. Scientists still cannot explain the anomaly. Some believe it is because of the super strong winds that often exceed 300 km per hour. Among all the strange places on Earth, the Dry Valley is closest to Mars. Because of that, NASA often tests their robots there. The climate anomaly is the only one on Earth, and we hope it will be resolved soon. Number 6. Elongated skulls. This is one of the most shocking discoveries that puzzles scientists. 3 skulls with strange elongated structures were discovered in 2014. In fact, they are the first ancient human remains found on the continent. Similar skulls have been found in other places around the world, such as Egypt and Peru. But don't worry, they are not alien, as most of you think at the moment. They have reached this strange form through unusual practices of the ancient people. Through special tools, even as babies, they legend the heads of the little ones, which was thought to be a sign of the divine. Here we come to another topic. Who are these gods, and aren't they from another planet? The interesting thing is that there is no evidence that people visited this continent then. What were they looking for there? And what is the connection between South America, Africa, and Atlantis? Remains the mystery. Number 5. Strange animals. In 2005, archaeologists made another strange discovery. The Antarctica ice was hidden the fossilized remains of a strange and unknown animal. They have not been found anywhere else in the world. What makes this animal even more unique, it was about the size of a cat with one significant spill, and it laid eggs. This makes it much more ancient than the previous. Scientists claim that it lived more than 250 million years ago. It is strange that no fossils of an animal near him have been found anywhere else in the world. The other animal was discovered 350 meters under the ground, again without any analog to the earth. As you can see, it looks even stranger than the previous one. It is about 20 centimeters long, its jaw retracts and each bone ends with something like hair. To date, scientists cannot classify it into any known species, whether this animal were born, lived, and disappeared solely on the territory of Antarctica. What do you think? Share it in the comments. Number 4. The Mystical Mountains. A secret mountain range under the ice of Antarctica was discovered in 1958 by a Soviet expedition led by Evgeny Tolostikov and was named in honor of the Soviet scientist seismologist Gregory Gamburtsev. The Gamburtsev chain is about 1200 kilometers long and its highest point in 3400 meters. In its area, the mountains of Hamburg are comparable to the Alps in Europe. This region is completely mystery and it's located in the center of the continent. Most Antarctica mountains are located along the coast and scientists are still wondering how it is possible to have mountain in the center. Similar mountains occur when the continent plates collide along their edges, but the mountains of Gamburtsev are almost at the center of Antarctica plate. Another variant for appearance of this type of elevation is the action of hotspots, dim volcanoes. They pierce the Earth's plate, but the mountains raised by them are much smaller in area, and there is no evidence of volcanic activity on the continent. Number 3. Mysterious Pyramids. A team of surveyors came across 3 ancient pyramids on the ice-covered continent of Antarctica. The group consisted of scientists from the United States and several European countries. 2 of the giant structures were located 15 kilometers inland. The third was near to the coastline. According to the latest data, the team set out to check whether the pyramids in question were of natural or artificial origin. However, this is the last thing we know about the expedition. Did they really found something that people shouldn't really know? What do you think? Share with us your opinion in the comments below. Number 2. Hitler's 2 secret bases. The Nazis are known to have interfered a lot with the Antarctic. They carried out a number of expeditions there and even declared that it was the territory of Germany. According to the official version, the Third Reich went to Antarctica to build a base there for the security of its numerous fleet. But there are many interesting assumptions that are quite disturbing. In the course of their expedition, the Nazis realized that there was something secret under the Antarctica. They discovered vast warm voids and probably found something of extraterrestrial origin, or left there by previous highly developed civilization that inhabited the continent. There is conspiracy with some evidence that the Nazis established a base under the ice of Antarctica. thanks to the technique they discovered, and that Hitler was brought there to live his last days. Number 1. Ancient city under the ice. During the testing of the new technology in 2017 called the Atlas and developed by NASA, the remains of an ancient city deep beneath the ice were discovered. The historic settlement is located below 2.3 kilometers of ice, clearly showing buildings and forms that cannot be done by nature. The most interesting part is that Antarctica was covered with ice thousands of years ago, when people were believed to have lived in caves or in small camps. Scientists believe that there are many other settlements that will be the first to be discovered. An interesting fact related to this topic is the unknown map of the Ottoman admiral Piri Reis, who mapped the shores of Antarctica 500 years ago with unique accuracy to the coast of Antarctica, something we did not do until 1958, after the radar was invented. The ancient ruins were under miles of ice for thousands of years alone. It is still a mystery how Piri Reis knew about the village. Definitely Antarctica is the most mysterious continent, but the mysteries do not end here. Share in the comments below which was your favorite mystery, and if you know another one we did not mention in the video, we'll be glad if you share with us. And we finally came to the bonus. Entrance to the inner land. In ancient times, Arab travelers noted that they had found a continent in the south that they had reached, and there was highly developed civilization. And on that map of Piri Reis, there are little people drawn on all continents, including Antarctica. According to the scientists, they represent the local population. According to the cartographer Gerardus Mercator, the civilization of Antarctica existed at the time of the emergence of the Egyptian civilization. There is a theory that there are passages in the Antarctica to the underground, whether there is an ancient civilization or perhaps a base of aliens. Remember the Germans of the Dritte Reich? They also found something. It is said that the Nazis acquired ancient scars from the Tibetans, showing the entrance to the underground. So friends, we presented you to the top 10 secrets of Antarctica. If you like this ranking, please hit the like button to support us, and also share on social networks. Every single bit of help is appreciated a lot. Thank you.